You can experience deep, meaningful connections without being married.
I'm in the perfect situation to answer that. 6 of my very, very dear friends are my ex-girlfriends. Emotionally, I don't need a piece of paper to love somebody.
Would you pick this life over the other one?
Mind your own business. Hi, my name is Jamsheed and I'm 64 years old and I have been single all my life.
Hi, I'm Siddhant. I'm 28 years old and I'm in a relationship right now. Been almost 4 years now.
Should we begin?
Yes, let's do it. Should you stay in touch with your exes? Spicy.
Wow. Okay. 6 of my very, very dear friends are my ex-girlfriends. Now go figure that one out. I think I've been fortunate in the sense that almost every single one of the relationships I was in ended amicably.
Says a lot.
So some of them are just the basic happy birthday, happy new year, happy Diwali in touch. But now some of them are even stronger than that. Some of them I occasionally meet for coffee. All the catching up post-breakup has been after a number of years have passed.
Yeah.
All of them are married. They've got children of their own. And it's not like I'm trying to inveigle myself into their personal life, into their married life.
Yeah.
And it's always been up to them when they want to get in touch with me. It's never that I'm the one instigating a program or let's have a coffee or let's do this. If they feel comfortable, they call me up and they say, let's have a coffee, and I'm okay with it. What was once a romantic relationship is now purely platonic. In 2 cases, I actually know their husbands.
How long has it been with them?
You got a calculator on you?
I think it's very situational for me. Some ended on a decent note, amicably. Some of them were just bad. Very
I understand
situational.
that. I mean, a toxic relationship, why would you want to be in touch with the person in the first place? I mean, even if that person wanted to, you wouldn't want to, because why did you leave them in the first place?
Absolutely. And there's also another angle to it, sometimes you just feel like you need to give someone the space so that they can grow and have their own life. So you try to actively avoid it, maybe.
I agree with that, because to constantly be a part of that person's life, you're not giving them the chance to move on.
Yeah.
And I get that. A romantic partner can help you grow in ways that you cannot independently.
Strongly agree. It is meant to be that, it's meant to be growing together. You can't grow independently of someone.
What I like about a romantic relationship is that it kind of helps you discover areas within yourself that you never actually thought existed.
Yeah.
They discover within themselves a tenderness towards another human being that they did not know existed.
Yeah.
And I think that is one of the greatest discoveries you can make about yourself.
That's very true.
It makes you want to be a better person. That one line in a movie when this guy says,
You make me want to be a better man.
I think it's probably one of the greatest compliments you can pay somebody else.
Yeah, agree.
Do you think that you missed out on some personal growth because you...
No. I had my relationships. I grew with them. Probably one of the greatest regrets I would face, the fact that I love kids. And I'm not going to ever have someone call me dad. Probably the biggest regret of mine.
Would you pick this life over the other one?
Difficult to say. There are cliches abound as far as this is concerned. The grass is greener on the other side.
Yeah.
But I don't think the grass is very brown on my side of the fence. I think I'm fine with it. I look over the fence and I sometimes see people locked in loveless marriages. And how sad that is.
Yeah.
I think it's really get to appreciate the situation you're in rather than constantly looking over a fence. You're never going to be happy. You're not going to be the tennis player, you're going to be the tennis ball. You're always going to be jumping over the net.
You can experience deep, meaningful connections without being married. Nice.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, deep, meaningful relationships or connections, I don't need a piece of paper to give me permission to do that.
Okay.
I think marriage is something that is here and here, and not a piece of paper.
Absolutely.
Emotionally, I don't need a piece of paper to love somebody.
Yeah.
When you get older, question designed for me. When you get older, you get used to your own lifestyle and no longer feel the need for a romantic partner. I'm in the perfect situation to answer that. Yes, you do get used to your own lifestyle. But that doesn't mean you don't miss the romance involved in a relationship. And when I say romance, I mean the intimacy. And once again, I'm not talking about physical intimacy. but the connection that you have with someone where you can begin a thought and they've already got it.
Yeah.
The intimacy of being able to think each other's thoughts and anticipate each other's needs. When you're comfortable, and like I'm comfortable with my being on my own. It doesn't mean I don't miss that.
There are so many more things that you achieve, that you understand, that you live with when you're with someone else.
The benefits of sharing, you've had a great day today at work. You've done something fantastic and you just can't wait to go home and tell her about it. And then I have to go home and tell my dog about it. She couldn't care less.
Yeah.
And there's also something about being able to comfort somebody in their moment of stress or distress.
I mean, a part of everyone's life is the desire to care for someone else as well.
Absolutely. I think far greater happiness can be achieved by giving than by receiving.
Yeah.
And I truly, truly believe in that.
Yeah. It feels nice.
It does.
Society should support a wider variety of relationship structures beyond marriage.
Absolutely. I don't think society, the general public, the government, has any role to play in a person's personal relationship.
Yeah.
As long as someone is not doing something wrong, is not stepping on somebody else's toes, is not hurting somebody, mind your own business. Marriage is a trap that limits freedom.
I'm yet to experience it, but by whatever I've heard, whatever I've experienced around myself, it feels more like an enabler in most of the scenarios rather than being a blocker. It's not just you who's dealing with the situation, it's someone else that you have along with yourself to deal with that particular bit. So it helps to have someone always.
So the person you're in a relationship with, have you popped the question?
Not
have
yet.
you even talked about it?
Yes, we have.
Is that a necessity?
It's not exactly a necessity.
Is this something that you're comfortable with in your mind?
Absolutely. But it's just how we have been conditioned. Being in a relationship with a woman improves a man's life significantly. Personal care, health, empathy, etc., etc. It does. It does to a large extent.
I would qualify that with being in a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
And let's give ourselves some credit. Being in a healthy relationship with a man, I think, also improves the quality of life for a lady. Just pat yourself on the back. I think the most important aspect of any relationship is companionship.
Yeah.
And if you provide that to somebody, and if somebody provides that to you, I don't think anything could be healthier than that. Prank each other.
Yeah.
Laugh with each other. Console each other.
Yeah.
I think the material and the physical aspects of a relationship are kind of overrated. It's more the emotional part of it that I think is where the true value of a relationship lies.
You are the most aware about their feelings all the time because you're so deeply connected with them.
Absolutely. Thank you for the conversation.
Thank you so much. Lovely.